Zinc and copper are like two roommates with wildly different personalities who share the same cramped apartment. And unfortunately, zinc has a bit of a dominant streak. Give it too much space, and it starts hogging all the nutrients, pushing copper into a corner, and eventually evicting it altogether. This mineral turf war plays out inside your gut, where both zinc and copper compete for the same transport channels. And if you're supplementing zinc regularly, especially in high doses, you might be unintentionally ghosting copper without even realizing it. It's a classic case of good intentions with unintended consequences. You start taking zinc because you want to boost your immune system, shorten colds, heal your skin, or stabilize your blood sugar. All noble goals. But as the weeks turn into months, your copper absorption quietly tanks because zinc, when consumed in excess, actually blocks copper uptake in the small intestine. Over time, this nutritional imbalance can lead to some surprisingly serious symptoms, and we're not talking about just a mild case of feeling off. The two biggest red flags of copper deficiency? Anemia and neutropenia. That's right, not enough copper can actually leave you with fewer red blood cells and fewer white blood cells. So now your oxygen delivery system is compromised and your immune system is weakened, all because your zinc supplements decided to play solo. In some cases, copper deficiency has even been mistaken for conditions like myelodysplastic syndrome, a bone marrow disorder, which goes to show how subtle and dangerous long-term imbalance can become. Neurological symptoms can creep in too, including tingling in the hands and feet, loss of coordination, or numbness. These are the kinds of issues no one expects from a harmless, over-the-counter supplement, but again, it's all about the ratios. In the same way your favorite playlist needs balance, you can't have all drum solos. Your micronutrients need harmony, not domination. So how do you avoid the zinc-copper standoff? First, if you're taking zinc supplements for more than a few weeks, especially doses above 30 milligrams per day, it's a good idea to also include copper, or at least monitor your status. A common rule of thumb is to aim for a 10-to-1 zinc-to-copper ratio in your supplement routine. So if you're taking 30 milligrams of zinc daily, around 2 to 3 milligrams of copper is a reasonable counterbalance. Some multivitamins and immune formulas already include both, but many do not, especially standalone zinc products that market themselves for immune defense or cold season. And yes, food sources are still the MVPs here. Zinc-rich foods like oysters, beef, and pumpkin seeds get a lot of love, but copper has its own superstars. Shellfish, especially lobster, liver, dark chocolate, yes, sesame seeds, cashews, and mushrooms. A balanced, varied diet can often keep things in check without needing intense label math. But if you're using zinc therapeutically, say for acne, colds, or chronic inflammation, consider copper part of the team, not an optional plus one. The big takeaway? Supplementing zinc is not inherently dangerous. But doing so in a vacuum, without regard to how it affects copper, is like focusing on saving money while ignoring your credit score. Both matter, and both affect each other. That's the art of micronutrient balance. Small ingredients, big consequences, and the occasional need for nutritional couples therapy. So before you max out on zinc to chase sharper focus, clearer skin, or fewer sniffles, take a moment to check on copper. Because if one mineral gets too clingy, the other might just pack up and leave, and you won't like what happens when it does.